can't believe we're finally going to get to take a trip.
I know.
I hope she gets us.
Hi, I'm so sorry for making you wait. My name is Dana. I'm with D&T Enterprises.
Hi, I'm Jean.
Jean?
Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
I'm Mark.
Mark, nice to meet you.
You too?
So, what are we doing today? You want to plan a trip, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, we're excited. We're excited. In fact, the first time I ever flew was just a few months ago for my niece's wedding. So now I'm ready to go. I wasn't so sure before that,
But the kids are gone. We're empty nesters, and we're ready to move on to something else. So we're excited.
And we have our big 30th anniversary coming up.
30th anniversary. Oh, wow. You guys must be excited. Empty nesters and, just kind of get away.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about yourselves. What are you planning on looking for? Are you thinking about, how long do you want this trip?
His new baby is his Harley.
Okay.
So he's quite the adventurer.
Been a couple of years, and I like to get on the Harley and just kind of ride and go from bar to bar wherever I'm at. I like to drink some beers.
Don't we all?
That's right.
And then what do you like to do, Jean?
Shop.
That is true. I have been known to be a shopper. But, if we went someplace that had a little bit, of both kinds of things, some adventure for him, a little bit of shopping for me, that would be a great thing. But I would love a chance to go out of the country.
Definitely international.
I've only been on driving vacations in the eastern United States, so anywhere.
You've been as far as Boston, that's about it.
But I would love, of course, Australia or any, international trip.
Yeah, if we could do Australia, that'd be awesome. We'd love that trip. Yep.
But of course,
but we've only got limited time.
What is your budget and what is your time that you would like?
Well, we thought about if we could keep it around $6,000
$6,000
for everything. That would be flight and everything.
Yep. But unfortunately, we have about 5, maybe 6 days to squeeze all that in.
All right.
Pretty active life with our grandkids.
Yeah. All right. Well, let me round up some numbers and figure out what we could get. Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you. I can't wait to see what you put together.
I'm very excited. So let's go over briefly what we talked about two days ago. You said that you would like to. You're from New Hampshire. Manchester, New Hampshire, and you would like to do an international trip. Is that what?
That's correct, yes.
And you guys are celebrating your 30th anniversary.
Yes.
That's really exciting. I was putting some numbers together for Australia. I've always wanted to go to Australia myself, but it is a little pricey for what your budget is. You said that your budget is about $6,000. You would like to just at that and having 5 days. That is... I was looking at it, and it's like $2,000 just for one ticket to go to Australia. And I just don't want you guys to be spending all this money if it takes about 2 days just to get to Australia. And so I'd rather you be able to experience the whole occasion for 5 days somewhere. Mm-hmm. So I have something better. It is international still. Have you ever heard of Vancouver Island? It's out in Canada.
Oh,
Vancouver, Canada. But there's so much to do at Vancouver Island.
That's beautiful.
You said that you're very adventurous and you're celebrating your 30th. As you can see right here, it's there's Victoria. You're going to be staying in Victoria. And so if you look here, on Wednesday, June 19th, you said your anniversary is at the end of June, so I thought this would be a perfect time. Mm-hmm. Wednesday, June 19th, you'll fly out to Chester at 6 a.m. Won't arrive until Victoria, Canada, until 3:05.
That's not bad.
And so, it's an all-day travel, but, you will get there. It's better than 24 hours. And you can also be able to do some stuff after. And what we recommend is staying for such a short time, the 5-day period. It's better to pack in everything because there's so much to see here at Vancouver Island. And so what I have for you for the first day is you're going to be staying at Victoria's Harbor, which is, you're going to be staying at... Beautiful.
Is there shopping?
There is tons of shopping, tons of restaurants. You know, Jean, you can go shopping while you're at the bar and do your thing that you like to do.
Okay, that sounds wonderful.
You can, you know, do whatever. And as you can see right here, your first day that you come in, you do zip lining, and they do evening tours and right down the Canadian waters. They offer even evening trails down the zip line, so watching the sunset, go right down and can show you a quick little video.
Oh wow, that looks so
I'd love to see
cool.
that.
It's very
I've never
adventurous.
seen that. That would be fun.
Hop on our shuttle bus to the most exhilarating adventure on the west coast of Canada. Introducing Adrenaline. Nestled in the rich forests of Vancouver Island, high above the forest floor, showcasing breathtaking mountain and ocean views.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Instantly get your adrenaline rushing on our 10-minute ATV ride up to the top of your zipline adventure.
Let the screaming begin.
At the top of the zipline course, you'll begin your journey through a forested playground of over 3,500 feet of cable.
This is a particularly high one.
Your 2-hour tour includes 8 zip lines and 2 suspension bridges covering 100 acres of truly diverse West Coast wilderness.
Sure, just don't look down.
Soar like an eagle high above some of BC's oldest and most magnificent forests.
It was exhilarating.
Ride a line 1,000 feet long. Succumb to the sorcery of speeds of up to 60 kilometers per hour. Join us on an expedition into exhilaration.
A little taste for Mark here. If you look right here, we have a motorcycle. You love the Harleys, and so I found this perfect for you. You can rent a motorcycle for a whole week. You're wondering how you're gonna move around for transportation, and instead of using taxi, spending more money each time,
We can use the Harley.
You can use the Harley.
Awesome.
And so Dave, right here, if you have any questions, you can call him. He will drop off the Harley at Abigail's hotel, which is very nice.
Perfect.
And so he'll do that for you, and then you can go to the zip line, you can go wherever. Later in the week, we whale watching tours.
You always wanted to do that.
So, you know,
So
and
cool.
and whales are the #1 thing you need to do in Vancouver. And right here we have the Victoria Fly and Dine to the Bush Art Gardens tour.
Oh, I've heard of that Bush Art Gardens, I think, somewhere.
Yeah, it's the #1 place you have to go if you're in Vancouver Island. It's a seaplane that travels all up and around Vancouver Island, and you get to, everything is included with the price. It is $245 each, but that is a great price because you get dinner included, and it's like it's an all-day trip.
That could be our anniversary
That's
dinner.
perfect, I know.
So yeah, and it is in a very kind of small. There's probably about 10 to 15 people that are on the plane, but you go around, and I can show you a quick little video of it, and you know it might trigger that adventure.
This is the only thing I've ever done where I get up with a great big smile on my face every morning. We run 18 of these airplanes in and out of downtown Vancouver Harbor to downtown Victoria. One of the highlights that our customers tell us about riding with us is the fact that we are a single pilot operation, which allows a paying passenger to sit up in the cockpit, and that's an extra little thrill that people like, and that seat is always taken. Every time we go, we try and pick a slightly different route. We can be at 2,500 feet, 3,500 feet, or we can be right down at 500 feet off the water. It's the beauty of a float plane is there's nothing unsafe about being 500 feet off the water because we've got a landing strip right in front of us. We're in a beautiful location here right in downtown Victoria. You can't beat it. Right from downtown to downtown. You see some of the nicest scenery in the world.
Last night, on Saturday night, I found this. You said you wanted to do something unique, and I thought a bed and breakfast would be great for the first 3 nights, and then last night...
Call it an eco-friendly bed and breakfast, a treehouse motel, or just a room with a unique view. Whatever you call the Free Spirit spheres, make sure you add international tourist attraction. For 6 years, a Qualicum Bay man's adaptation of a modern treehouse has been dropping jaws and attracting guests from across Canada. But now the rooms suspended high above the forest floor have become far more than a national attraction. The phenomenon is spreading around the world. CTV's Scott Cunningham has the story.
And the interior is black walnut and white vinyl.
Inside, it looks like a small and cozy hotel room. But make no mistake, nestled in a stand of Vancouver Island evergreens, this is not your ordinary bed and breakfast.
It's like an Ewok village on Star Wars.
Held aloft only by Mother Nature, these suspended rooms have little to no impact on the forest. The adult tree houses are tied, not bolted to the trees, leaving a minimal footprint.
We take a lesson from nature and we put our spheres, which are like nutshells, up in the trees on this stretchy web of rope.
For 6 years, Tom Chudley's 3 rooms have attracted a cult following in Canada. But now their popularity has exploded, especially in European and Asian countries.
Have you noticed it getting busier?
I have, yeah, definitely. Yeah, especially during the fine summer hours last longer and longer every year.
Just last week, China's Discovery Channel did a feature-length story on the island treehouses. Tom says his days are often filled with 1 or more interviews from distant media outlets.
We get basically a magazine somewhere in the world every week, so we're really well publicized, especially in Europe and Asia.
As international popularity grows, sleeping suspended in Vancouver Island trees has become harder and harder. Finding a booking in the summer months is almost impossible.
So for 6 months of the year, from the 1st of May till the end of October, we're pretty much 100% booked.
Resting your head amongst the trees means planning ahead, booking early, and packing a checkbook. One night stay will run between $150 and $250. But with property rules banning any new construction, getting a chance to stay here...
Just being in there, in among the tree branches, it's a magic environment.
May be worth the money and the story visitors take back to wherever they live in the world. Scott Cunningham, CTV News, Qualicum Bay.
I have never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, right.
That is so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's I've never heard of it, and I was looking and I was like, you know what, this is really interesting.
It'll be the Swiss Family Robinson
I know.
in the treehouse.
Excited.
And they have awesome hiking trails too. So the last day that you're there, you can do hiking.
Very fun.
How can we do all this in the budget we're looking at?
Yes, I do have a budget for you, and I'm going to show you the budget here.